Dear brothers and sisters, it's the 30th of May, 2020, and this is Victoria. I received a call from Ezekiel, and I wanted to share his message with you. I'm actually looking at a firework display that was over the Olympics back in 2002, and I just wanted to try to convey to you what Ezekiel passed on to me today, and I'll do my best. He doesn't speak complete English, so I have to kind of say it the way I feel he wants to convey it. So Ezekiel is stressing to humanity that we have to trust. We have our higher self. We have our earthly self. Some people are having a difficult time because they might not be ready to embrace their higher self, and you know, they're having to work through the processes of being grounded in this reality. And everyone has their contract. We all have a choice. People, if it isn't correct for them to move on to the higher dimension, they won't. But if it is their destiny and their contract, yes, they will. And he explained not to get mixed up. It's kind of hard to, it's like people are really going into that frenzy of confusion right now. And we have to just hold space. So stay in your body and hold that vision of what it is that your heart wants. And if it's to move on to the higher world, the higher dimension, the higher timelines, then yes, that's wonderful. And just trust and be in the moment as things unfold. And just know who you are. Remember who you are. I think he stressed that some people are not remembering who they are in the grand scheme of things. So I hope I'm sharing this correctly. Ezekiel, forgive me if it's not exactly what you wanted me to say, and then I would like to share my message to humanity right now with the events that are unfolding, the chaos that's taking place around the country. All of these things were shown to me in my visions in 1997, and it's just part of the plan. It's part of this journey. And in 1997, as I've said before, I saw two Earths, and I saw a rocket ship taking off from the Earth. And I thought, well, are we going to fly out of here to another Earth? And that was symbolic, but we've got the shuttle happening this weekend. And we'll see if that unfolds, because I guess there was an explosion of that shuttle or around the area of where the shuttle's supposed to happen. I'm not exactly sure all the details on that, but then in my vision on the 31st of March 97, people were in a frenzy of confusion, and then I saw the second Earth come into the atmosphere, and it filled up the sky, brothers and sisters. It was absolutely magnificent. But the people were screaming at it and saying, "Who are you and what do you want?" And I said, "How can you say this to something so beautiful?" And then I heard a voice, and I felt like it was God's voice or Jesus, or it was a man's voice, whatever the case. And I was told, "Victoria, this is your new home." And then that second earth moved away from this earth. So it's like the second earth came and merged with us and then moved on. The second earth is a pristine replica of our earth without all of the unpleasant things that we see transpire here. But like a battery, we have to have the positive and the negative to make energy work. So what we have to do is just not engage our mind and our heart and our spirit into what we're seeing in the media. It's transpiring, but it is part of this process as humanity's waking up, and people have to make a choice of where they want to be, what world they want to live in. And some people will choose to stay and play this out. We're actually witnessing the past. An aspect of ourself is already living in the future. So, if you can wrap your brain around that, I know it's kind of complicated, but we didn't fail. We won. We won this battle. So right now we're experiencing this ride and this journey, but we're actually reliving the past that's already been completed. So just let your heart be filled with love. Remember, ask your higher self to help you remember who you are so that you can step into that higher vibration of your eternal destiny. And don't get hung up overthinking, worrying about, well, I'm not going to go because so-and-so in my family is not on the same path or page. Don't be concerned about that, because everyone will move forward accordingly with their soul contract. We will be seeing our brothers and sisters in the fleets, in the skies, and don't fret or worry about that. They are coming to orchestrate things with our planet to help us through this process. Excuse me. I've done so much talking the last few months, I just start to lose my voice, so forgive me. This fireworks is really quite a profound photograph, and I guess I'm sharing this because we could experience this solar flash, but this flash, for those that are here that experience it, it's not a bad thing. It will be an awakening. And some folks might not experience the flash. They might have already moved through the process of going to sleep and waking up into the other world. And, everyone is very exhausted right now. We just want to sleep, 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 and give into it. I mean, just don't fight it. Just go with it. And I really believe with all my heart that everything is lining up right now with the signs that we see around us. We very well could be experiencing something extremely profound on June 2nd. But just know that you are dearly, dearly loved, and just trust this process, and don't get confused between your earthly self and your higher self. This is what Ezekiel was trying to stress, is that this process can unfold. We just have to relax into it. And the divine plan, I mean, this plan has been in place for us forever, and Earth has never done what it's getting ready to do. So I hope this helps each of you, to give you a little bit of peace and trust and confidence, courage, hope, vision, remembrance of who you are. And I'll be in touch again, but I wanted to share this. Ezekiel really wanted me to get this message out to you. So be well, stay safe, know that you're in control of your destiny. This world is not controlling you. Claim your power, claim your birthright, and we bless you and love you, and cover you in peace and heavenly light and eternal destiny. So until next time, God bless. Love, Victoria.